Hi, Seafood Greg again. Welcome back. So today we're going to be going over the reversals on the sway jab that we learned last week. So anytime that we're doing self-defense techniques, they don't end up coming out like movie magic. Nothing comes out movie magic. So we have to learn to adapt, we need to learn to survive, and we need to make things happen. And everything has to be done, like I said all the time, real time. So we gotta make sure that what we're doing is gonna be applicable no matter what we do, okay? So I'm gonna bring my guy out right now. We're gonna go over some techniques. We're gonna go through slow, and then we're gonna show you where the reversal is, and then we're gonna speed up time, okay? Hope you enjoy it. So the first technique that we're going to work on is the same one that we had done last week, which is off of that hook punch, and I'm going to come in with my elbow and take my opponent down, okay? Or I'm going to attempt to take my opponent down. So he throws the technique, and I come in here, and he reverses the technique down to the floor and starts to get me in the gooseneck. From this position, I hook up, lock up in this position. I get this hand tucked in here. I've got his neck. I got the neck choked out here. I'm pulling this way. I strike the rib. I hammer with my elbow and come right up onto my feet. I don't want to stay on the ground, okay? So let's do this one more time. So again, he goes to throw, and I come in, go to take him down, and he drops me, hooks me up, and I bring him into this position. Lock up, strike, elbow, come up into guard. So a little quicker so I'm not talking. So whenever my opponent's ready, back up into guard stance position. Second technique we're going to work on was from the 1-2 clinch. And I come in and he clinches and he goes to throw the knee and I block and gets me the guillotine. Right away, I need to turn my head, because if I keep my neck this way, he's gonna hurt me and choke me. This way I don't have too much time. I gotta bring my chin down to stop the technique. As he goes to pull, I come into the inside of the leg and sweep my opponent to the ground. Hook him to the opposite side and lock up, pushing on the tendon. One more time. Sorry if you can't hear me. I'm starting to get choked out. So from the guard here again, my opponent throws and he goes to clinch. He gets me in. I strike in, bring my opponent to the floor, lock up here, put him in the lock. Okay? So the reversal is here, is in the guillotine. The Chinese do a guillotine where they turn the head sideways because there's no strength. You have to drop the chin in. Keep the chin tucked tight. From here, you grab the outside of the thigh and inside to drop your opponent and turn him over. This really puts pressure on the tendon. So, and the third technique, on the third technique, we're gonna still go from the hook and this way, and bringing my opponent down and trapping and locking up. He's gonna reverse the lock this way, and I come this way. From this position, if you look, the knee is choking my opponent out. So from here, I lock up and snap the arm, come in this way, drop the elbow, scoop out into guard. So, we'll do this quick. So again, from guard, this way, we're gonna bring our opponent down. So one more time, here, down to the floor, lock up, and you come this way. Lock them in, strike, elbow, come up to guard, right away. So these are the basic techniques, basic movements. Again, we're going back to everything is basic, and everything needs to be drilled, and everything needs to be worked. You gotta work it, you gotta drill it, you gotta come back every week, check out what we have to offer, see what works for you, and utilize it. Utilize it in your classes, utilize it for personal use, and remember, nothing can ever be a perfect lock or a perfect movement. You have to overcome and adapt. So overcome and adapt no matter what you do. I want to thank you for coming down. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe. And again, Thank you very much for everything. And this is what we're gonna be doing next week. A lot of people talking about traditional weapons, how they don't work. So next week, this is what we're gonna do, double daggers. Just a little taste. See you next week.